Hi, yogis. I'm Cassidy, and today we'll be firing up the core for day 5 of our Wellness All Week Challenge. Try to push beyond your comfort zone today while also being mindful of your body and your needs. As always, feel free to make modifications and take the class at your own pace. As we near the end of our challenge, remember to subscribe to my channel so you can keep up with your home yoga practice beyond these 7 days. Thank you for being here, and let's get started. For our practice today, we're going to get started in a comfortable seated position. So maybe that's cross-legged or something else that feels good in your body. And once you get there, just close the eyes. Begin to settle into this space on your yoga mat. Check in with your posture. Shoulders relax away from the ears. Crown of the head lifts. Starting right away by setting up your breath. Finding a deep yogic breath that works for you, something you can carry throughout your practice, something that you can stick with. Just finding a rhythm that works for you of long inhales and long exhales. Maybe throughout our practice today, you take one of those exhales out of your mouth and sigh it out, just letting go of some heat. And as we find stillness before we begin our practice, just start to center in and set an intention of channeling your inner fire and challenging yourself in today's practice. Remember that you can do hard things, especially if you put your mind to it. Building core strength is so important for our balance and for just getting into postures like inversions eventually. Use your breath to carry you through and just know that you are stronger than you think. We'll take one big breath together before we begin to find some movement. So exhale all the air out. Take a big inhale through the nose, fill up. Open the mouth, sigh it out, let it all go. We're going to bring the hands right onto the knees. And with your inhale, just puff the chest forward. And on your exhale, just concave round the spine. Good. Inhale, puff the chest forward. Exhale, send it back, concave. And start to find these movements on your own breath, these seated cat-cows. Maybe begin to circle it out a little bit as well. Just starting to wake up the ribs, wake up the spine. We'll take one more round of this and then just meet back in that neutral seated position. Good. From here, we're going to reach behind the knees and then gently raise the legs, engaging the core. Slowly release the hands and reach the fingertips forward. This is our boat pose. Option to rest the toes on the ground. You can keep the hands behind the knees. Maybe you want to fire it up a little bit more and straighten out the legs. Good. We're going to hold here in stillness for another 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to tap the right foot down and the left foot. Good. One more time. Right, then left. Find your own rhythm here, finding these boat pose toe taps for another 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hug the knees into the chest and just find a rock back and forth. And start to build up some momentum here, eventually building up enough momentum to come all the way into your chair pose, into standing. And it's okay if you don't make it there. You can meet us there whenever you're ready. So find that chair pose, sinking the hips down, weight is in the heels, arms are reaching towards the sky, shoulders are relaxed. Good. And then slowly begin to rise onto the toes. And we're going to bring the arms directly in front of us. This is our awkward pose. Good. Take a big inhale and exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, just come back to that chair pose. Take one inhale here. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Good. Forward fold. Take an inhale, find a halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, let it go. Forward fold. We're going to find a vinyasa flow together. So plant the hands on the mat and step back to your high plank, engaging the core here. Take an inhale, shift forward just a couple inches. On your exhale, you can come halfway to chaturanga if that's in your practice, or just all the way down. Good. Inhale, press the hands into the mat, shine the heart forward. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, push the hips up and back, coming into downward facing dog. Got option to pedal out the feet here a little bit. Take any deep breaths that you might need. We're just going to get the heart rate up a little bit and flow through one sun salutation A together. So take a big inhale through the nose, bend the knees, gaze forward. And on your exhale, step the feet to meet the hands, coming into forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up for extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms all the way back up. Maybe you find a little mini back bend at the top. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift one more time. Exhale, forward fold, plant the hands, step back to plank. Then we'll find that vinyasa flow again, closing out our sun salutation. So feel free to take this however you would like, but I'll guide you through it. Take an inhale to shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way down, chaturanga, or just come into your belly. Inhale, shine the heart forward, cobra or upward facing dog, little back bend here. Exhale, tuck the toes, push the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Take a deep breath in through the nose, fill up. Open the mouth and let it go. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, we're going to shift into the high plank pose. And then exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Good. Take an inhale, fill up in your down dog. Exhale to plank. Inhale, back to downward facing dog. Good. And we'll take a little break here. We're going to find 3 more just like this, flowing with our breath. So take an inhale. Exhale to high plank. Inhale, come back to downward facing dog. Exhale to high plank, making sure to keep that core engaged. Good. Inhale, back to down dog. Exhale to high plank, last time. Good. And we're going to hold in our plank this time. From here, we're going to move into our side plank. So starting with the right side, we're going to plant the left hand right in front of the face and then spin open. Good. Spinning open towards the right side, right arm lifts up. And you don't have to be in your full side plank here. You can lower that bottom knee. You can raise the top leg. You can do both. Just take this however it's working for your body today. Know that you're building the strength to get into these poses by doing this practice and showing up for yourself today. So take one more inhale in your side plank, whatever that might look like. And exhale, just come back to your regular high plank. Always an option to drop the knees here. Switching sides, moving on to our left side plank. Right hand plants in front of the face. And then spin open with the left. Maybe you need to drop the knee during that transition. That's all good, however you want to get there. And we'll just hold in our side plank for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back to high plank. And then we'll just meet back in downward facing dog. Option to flow through your vinyasa or just come straight to downward facing dog. We'll hold here for a few breaths, just giving everyone time to get caught up, whatever path back to this pose you'd like to take. Make sure you're breathing. We're almost there. So meeting back in our downward facing dog, take a big inhale, lift the right leg for 3-legged dog. And on your exhale, bring the right elbow to the right knee. Good. Inhale, shoot that leg back up. Good. Exhale, bring the right knee over to the left elbow. Inhale, shoot the leg back up. Exhale, bring knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, just come back to downward facing dog. You can pedal out the feet a little bit. We'll find that once more on the other side. So inhale, lift the left leg, three-legged dog, hips are square to the mat. Good. Exhale, bring the left knee to the left elbow. Inhale to lift back up. Exhale over to the right elbow. Inhale to lift. Good. Exhale once more, knee to nose. Inhale to lift. And exhale, just set that foot back down. Downward facing dog. Good. From our downward facing dog, we're moving into dolphin pose. So just like our downward facing dog, but we're just going to bring the forearms onto the mat. Good. Maybe you walk the feet in a little bit closer to the hands, finding that stretch. Good. Should be feeling this through the back, through the spine, also engaging the core here. Take an inhale. Exhale, we're going to shift forward, finding forearm plank. So just like our high plank, we're just on our forearms. Find that stability here. Good. Take one more inhale in your forearm plank. And exhale, just slowly release to the belly. We're going to leave the hands and the forearms right where they are, moving into 3 Sphinx poses. So with your next inhale, leaving the hands, leaving the arms, just gently peel the chest up. Exhale, lower back down. 2 more just like that. Inhale to peel the chest up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, last time, lift through the chest. And exhale, release. Good, just onto your belly. From here, just make your way into a child's pose, pressing back, big toes to touch, spread the knees wide. Take a big, deep breath here. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and let it go. And at this point, you're welcome to take any final postures you feel you need to complete your yoga practice. And when you're ready, just make your way into Shavasana, our final resting pose. Good. And then once you arrive, just take a deep breath in and let it all go. You made it to Shavasana. Allow the body to relax, the heart rate to slow down, the mind to just be still. Give yourself this time to restore the body before moving back into your daily routine. Feel free to stay here as long as you'd like. And as you're ready to move on, reach the arms up overhead and take a big full body stretch. And just gently make your way into a seated position. Maybe you roll onto the side first, or just rock up to that seat. Leave the eyes closed and just enjoy this stillness for a moment. You did it. Gather the hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me for day 5 of the Wellness All Week Challenge. And make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to let me know you're enjoying it. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.